Èkpá, for example, you've told me before that you're working with the foreign authorities to ensure, but now what updates do you have now?
No, I think the Finnish government have their own procedure they're going through. The Nigerian government have forwarded all the relevant documents, exhibits, and everything about what's going on. So I'm sure justice will be done.
So it looks like it's taking longer than necessary.
Well, it's not our country; it's a sovereign country. They have their own procedures, so they have to follow their own procedures. Ours is to ensure they will follow up and make sure that we monitor what's being done. But I'm sure they will do, because we have been able. I think the Attorney General did a fantastic job, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Defense, together with the Office of the National Security Advisors, comprehensive things were done. Exhibits were forwarded that will enable them to be able to take action.
How dangerous was Simon Èkpá's activities and all allied or related to your office and to the Nigerian society?
Very, very, innocent people were killed just by his utterances. And so we needed to stop that. And that's immediately picked him. You see that it has gone down. There are people like him that also doing those things. We're also equally going after them, both outside and within. There are people that benefit. The funny thing about the country is that some people think everything is about politics. There are individuals that feel if there is peace, then maybe the government is doing too well, and then people want to applaud. So some people intentionally want to make sure that the country remains ungovernable. There's strife everywhere, but innocent people are killed. If you want to be a leader and you are praying for some people to be killed just because you want to come in, I think there's a problem somewhere.
So the agitation in the southeast region, I mean, you have mentioned that it is not only the fight, well, there are other measures. Do you think that the release of Nnamdi Kanu might help the situation?
Well, I don't know. I think the federal government is considering all options, and I think that's a decision, that's a political decision. It's not our own decision. Our own decision is to stop the killing, to ensure that we secure the communities and that they're free. People must stop providing necessary support to these individuals. In Maiduguri, why surrendering came up, is that people stopped supporting them and they were able to come out. So I think the same thing should be repeated here, so that we can have, to whatever grievance they have representatives that will represent them, that will make cases for them. But besides that, we're always using the kinetic and the non-kinetic. It's not only about force. The non-kinetic aspect is also working. Like I mentioned, the kinetic effort is just about 30%. Non-kinetic is almost 70-65% of the whole solution. So we're also working towards that. The federal government is working with the opinion leaders, with stakeholders in the southeast, to ensure that they bring them, let them come together and discuss and be able to call this and stop this wanton killing. Those guys doing the killing, you wonder what they're doing for. They are just killing.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, of freedom all over the world, and you are welcome to Biafran Lens. Like we all know, whenever you hear the word Biafra, then you know the channel is all about Biafran news and Biafran information on everything trending and happening in Biafran territory. Now, let us go straight up to the issue on ground, because there is no time. If you're watching this video and you're not sharing it, then you're not a true Biafran. Now, that is the video of Musa, Christopher Musa, the major chief of defense staff, the major terrorists who have actually been calling on for the immediate arrest and repatriation of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko. He is the man who is pushing and fostering that the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic Government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko, is extradited back to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. That is the man, Musa. Now, I want to clarify to the public, to every Biafran who believe in Biafran, who believe in Simon Èkpá Njoko, that first of all, Simon Èkpá Njoko is not coming back. He's not going to be extradited by the Finnish government, because the fact still remains that he is not being held for any crime related to terrorism. That is the first thing first. And secondly, he is going to be tried by the Finnish court and the Finnish government. That is why even till tomorrow we will tell you that Simon Èkpá Njoko is coming out, despite the fact that people like Musa and the rest of them are fighting for the extradition of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. If as we await for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent man who is being held under the DSS custody. Where I'm coming, because there are news, there are important news that every Biafran needs to know. And if you are calm enough to listen to this video and watch this video to the end, you will understand why we started with the video of General Christopher Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Now, having said that, I'll be dropping more videos on that, because tomorrow is the continuation of the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which for now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading the Zoological Republic of Nigeria by 1-5-0. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading by 5, and the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, I think they just have 1. So the issue is, will they be able to balance up by tomorrow? That is the big question. But I doubt, because the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has competent lawyers who are handling the issue for him. But that is not the issue we want to talk about in this particular video, because our major focus is Mazi Simon Èkpá. Now, the big question is, what is the ordeal of Mazi Simon Èkpá in Finland? Since Musa, the zoo are calling for his extradition. Now, like I clarified earlier, Musa is not going to get the win. Musa is not going to get the extradition of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, because Finland is not going to dance to the tune of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So let us push that aside. Let's shush that aside, first of all. Now, why is Mazi Simon Èkpá Njoku being held? The only reason I can tell you is that Mazi Simon Èkpá is held because of how the zoo pressured Finland to arrest Mazi Simon Èkpá, because Mazi Simon Èkpá is like every other freedom fighter who have spoken, in the past. Some, freedom fighters like Chief Gani Fawehinmi. We know that Chief Gani Fawehinmi spoke about the incessant buying, about the injustices being meted on the people of the zoo. We are talking about people like Fela Anikulapo Kuti, who the son Shehu Anikulapo Kuti is trying to live to the standard of his father, in as much as he is not able to live to that standard. We are talking about, in the modern world, in the current generation, the Gen Z generation, people like Very Dark Man, who is being driven by the doings, I want to use the word doings, by the doings of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, who Very Dark Man is trying to leave his legacy, to speak the truth, and also do the needful to defend his people. So this whole shenanigan happening in Biafran land, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being held against his own will. Mazi Simon Èkpá, a freedom fighter also, who is speaking for the freedom of his people, is also being held. Not be today it starts. It is something that has started a long time ago. That is why you hear people like Ibrahim Traoré, the French government and the United States of America are trying to annihilate him because of the fact that they are speaking the truth. Let me tell you, we are living in a world where truth is seen as evil. They try as much as possible to whisk you away when you speak the truth. So on that note, I'll be dropping the major video for every Biafran today. So wherever you are, if you are truly a Biafran, you should be watching this video. And if you're a Biafran living in any environment in the zoo or in any state in the zoo that is not Biafran land, there is a need for you to come back home, especially if you're a businessman. So if you're a businessman or you know somebody that is a businessman that is living in Biafran land, please send this video to that person. Please share this video to as many Biafrans who are in business, as many as possible. As you do so, God bless you. Meanwhile, you are watching Biafran Lens, the one and only station that gives you the updated news and information. We make sure we review the atrocious things happening in Biafran land, both here in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom and in the homeland, and also in diaspora. Please share this video to as many groups as possible, and may let God bless you as you continue to share our video. This is Biafran Lens. Enjoy.
It will be completed. Then with block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and block 5. And then with line 1, line 2, line 3.
Okay, line 1,
yes,
line 2, line
yes,
3.
Yes.
So it was did to all the like this, take what I set in the middle.
Exactly.
Take what at the back.
Exactly. Car Divine Glory Plaza.
Okay.
Car no Henken Plaza. You want to pray already. Car no Mobile Plaza.
Mobile Plaza.
Mego Juku Plaza.
Number.
You know, and then we have any Goku Plaza.
And Adorakonyere Plaza.
Adorakonyere, you know, Avenue.
Okay.
Yes, we go with some Mbakwe Avenue.
What of Michael Robara?
You know, Michael Lopara again in Nokwa. And we Avenue Michael Lopara.
Okay.
We had all the prominent Igbo people came again in Ketija.
So
very soon I can complete this first phase. We are coming to the second phase.
Wait, so
the second phase
when you were sir, when you were oh back at but the second phase are the
exactly by when about to get back.
And capable is you na. There is difference between capital being on his or
check in
you know now you back there. You want to see to one as a businessman. If there is some money I hear kita. And I hear even as they go kemba. I'm going on email here with the here. You might hardly believe man in the name does be that they get. That is the reason why Healthcare Global Services, industry, projects, everything, engineer, now on the neighbor, collaboration with the Abia State Governor. The West number now Choroka, a life of money they are stake in this very plaza. Yeah, but the old one. So what I'm saying is this. Now, second phase. And second phase, second time, China be there and go on ground. Almost 90% done. So now I'm going to say that I want 300 shops left now. I just know junior people who here. If you like junior people who here, so that go and go to shop for every day. Because every day, anything construction this side. If you don't back that, they move
to this side.
They were this side. And I'm not sure about 1 million, and that's 1 million. Before we can have 1.5 or
exactly.
But I have 1.8. Because all the mafia. Shop and they go to 10 million. I'm here. A go shop 6 million.
Yeah, and 25 million.
And it is 25 million.
Don't win an area.
Don't win an area shop at 25 million. Man, at that time, I was telling people, come and buy. I feel don't know who Japan. Thank you for Ndeberabia patronize here today. I want to go to actually, I have 25 million. Man, I have 6 million money in my foundation. What is as the last 2 years or thereabouts.
Exactly.
But today, Shopper is no longer 6 million. One got 30 million for them, they got 25 million. Today, Shopper for back 10 million 500,000. 500,000 they go matching ground. I'm a one I'm a go now, matching ground, they go document, they go agent an agreement. 10 million they go rent of that shop. Thank you very much. I'm a in such a way that now we don't want anything fake drug or fake or adulterated products here. That's why you mean
Avenue.
Dr. Adorakonyere Avenue. So that you have a reba genuine, 100% genuine. And I scrutinize if about a reba. If what so that you're fake, we get you. Thank you.